Hi, I'm Laura.
And I'm Mallory.
And we are joining you again from the beautiful campus of Meridian in my favorite spot, which is the gazebo outside. So I wanted to sit out here and relax a little bit today because it's been a very emotional week this week. There's been some things in the news that have been very difficult and emotional. There's been a lot of things on social media that have been very emotional. I know I've been emotional. I know you've been emotional, right? Our friends and our family, there's been a lot. And I was reminded of a quote that I heard at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, and you've heard me say it before, but I'll confess it was a Lady Gaga quote because I love her. But she said, I hate this term that we're all in the same boat because we're not. She said, we're on the same sea and we might be going through the same storm, but my boat looks really different than your boat. Right. And so that really resonated with me. And I've said that a lot. But I also think that there's some things on our boats that are similar. Yeah. Right. So I think there's some things happening kind of on everybody's boat. And that's certain emotions that are universal. I think there's a lot of fear, and I think there's a lot of anger, and I think there's a lot of sadness, right, for everything that's going on in the world. And I think that for me, when all of those things are happening at the same time, it's very physical. For me, it's just really physical. And so, which is one of the reasons I responded really well to when you taught us all about box breathing, because that was just a very physical thing that I could do. But there's another tool that I've heard you talk about, and I've read about, that I would love for you to teach all of us today. Yeah. And that is, it's the progressive, what is it?
Progressive muscle relaxation.
Yes.
PMR.
I want to do that. So can we do that?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So a lot of times, when we have a lot of emotions or we're stressed out, we tend to keep that tension in our bodies and our muscles.
Yeah, like even my posture gets weird.
When we're stressed out, that tension is kept in our muscles. So the whole purpose of progressive muscle relaxation is to intentionally tense up our muscles, usually one muscle group at a time. Breathing in at the same time, tensing up, and then all at once breathing out and relaxing those muscles. Okay. So the act of intentionally tensing up our muscles and relaxing them actually helps with stress, helps with relaxation. It's proven to help with insomnia, so a lot of people will use it if they're struggling to sleep at night. So basically, we'll do it now. Okay. We'll do maybe a few muscle groups. You can do it laying down or sitting. Again, it really helps if you are struggling going to sleep. But you usually start with muscle groups closer to the ground or lower, and then work your way up to your neck and head. So what we'll do is maybe start off with our quads. Okay. On the count of 3, what I'll do is we'll take a deep breath in. We'll tense up our quads. So
where are our quads? Show us where our quads are. Okay.
Right here. Great. So we'll tense that up, tense, hold our breath, and then release it all at once. Okay. And then we'll try another muscle group, maybe our abdomen, and then we'll start with our shoulders and do all of that at once. Okay?
All right.
So starting with our quads, 1, 2, 3, breathe in. Hold, tense, and relax. So part of progressive muscle relaxation is to notice what happens when we release that tension. Okay. What do our legs feel like? What do our bodies feel like when we release that? Do we feel more relaxed? Sometimes people will kind of close our eyes and imagine all of the stress kind of going away and having that visualization of the stress going away while we kind of breathe out. So this time, let's do that again, but I want us to kind of visualize stress leaving our body. See if it relaxes us even more. Okay. We'll do our quads, and we'll do our abdomen
at the same time.
Stomach at the same time.
Okay.
So breathing in, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Tense. And breathe out. We'll do it one more time, and we'll do it with our shoulders and neck. This is the spot where a lot of people hold their tension and stress.
Okay. Do we do just the shoulders and neck, or are we adding to it and doing all of it?
We'll add to it.
Okay.
You can do it either way. Some people will do one muscle group at a time and then finish with kind of a whole body thing. But let's do all of it at once.
Okay.
Okay. So 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Let's tense our shoulders. And out. So how does that feel? How did it feel?
It felt like instantly I felt better, right? Because I felt, I don't know how to explain it, but I felt like more grounded in my seat.
This is what helps with when people are trying to go to sleep. It almost kind of sinks you into your bed. It's kind of hard to explain unless you do it.
I could see that. I totally could see that.
Yeah.
And I felt like it didn't like hurt when I tensed them up, but it was, it wasn't like comfortable. I wasn't relaxed. And then when I let it go, it was like a relief. So I can absolutely see where if I'm like doing that head to toe or toe to head, as you said, and attaching like emotion to it and trying to visualize the stress leaving, like there's a real physical component to that. I loved it. I loved it. Give it a try, you guys. Tell us in the comments how it worked for you and what you think. And always remember that Meridian is by your side. So if things get a little too overwhelming and your self-care and your home tools aren't working, give us a call. We can set you up with an in-person appointment or a telehealth appointment at 352-374-5600. Thanks so much. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.